Help and obstacle cards. Now some players have launched both explorers in the game. You can choose which explorer you use for each turn. Also, there are placed some obstacles on the board. Over here we see a fallen tree trunk. The players cannot cross the fallen tree trunk. They have to go around it. The red explorer is situated on the green square. He will have to go around the fallen tree trunk to get to the coordinate. If he needs to change the color of the landscape, his turn stops. The next turn he will continue with the dice of the following landscape. If he walks via this side, he needs to use the brown dice first. In the next turn he uses the white dice and brown dice and will arrive at the coordinate. The second obstacle are two hikers. This hiker is close to the coordinate. This means that the yellow explorer is not able to log the coordinate because there is a hiker nearby. The hiker must be 2 squares away from the coordinate before the player can log the coordinate. He can be at the coordinate during the game, but it cannot be locked before the hiker has been moved away 2 squares around the marked coordinate. The hiker must be moved around the board using the same rules which apply to the explorer. Here the hiker must be moved with the green dice. There are also help or obstacle cards, called place or move a hiker. With this card you are allowed to do an extra turn by moving a hiker with the same rules as for the explorer. The card can also be used as obstacle card. A new hiker can be placed on the board taken from the main stock. The third obstacle is a damaged bridge. With the damaged bridge you can destroy a bridge by placing the corresponding item on the board. The players cannot cross the bridge and need to go around it or through the water. In this case, the blue explorer will throw with the brown dice. He throws 7 and arrives at the blue square. His turn stops. His next turn he throws with the blue dice. He arrives at the track again and continues his way in the next turn. This is a tool to slow down your opponent. This is called a help. It is a shortcut. With this item you can go through without changing the color of the dice. The red explorer throws with the white dice. Normally he should stop his turn now. Now the player has placed a shortcut and he can continue his route to the coordinate. With this help you can cross the landscape faster because you do not have to change dices. If necessary, more shortcuts can be placed in a row. This is the formation of the board now. We pass through all players to see where they have been now. The blue explorer we start with. One route has a closed treasure and one route has an open treasure. Furthermore, he is busy with a third route. He has 2 action cards. It is the card Choose an Obstacle and Destroy and a Lost Shoe card. The Lost Shoe card can be given to another player. The player needs to skip his next turn. The yellow explorer has 3 routes of which the middle is an open treasure. It is a ruby. Furthermore, he has also 2 action cards. This is the card which you can move or place a hiker with. He has also a shortcut card, which he can place a shortcut on the board. The hiker card is a help card as well as an obstacle card. The red explorer has 1 open treasure with the bar of gold. He has 1 action card. This is the shuffle card. The shuffle item gets back at the next player. Then the green explorer. He has one route where the treasure is buried. This route can only be locked if the player has a shuffle. You can also see that there is an open treasure, which is a diamond or a sapphire. It is choosing card. You can decide yourself if you will use it as a diamond or a sapphire. Furthermore, the green explorer has 3 cards. The first is the fallen tree trunk, and he has 2 shortcut cards, which can be placed at the board. At the moment, this is the formation of the board. As you can see, this player has 3 action cards. If he gets the next action card, he has to play at least one, or he has to put one card to the pile of discard action cards. That's because a player can have a maximum of 3 cards at most.